All right. Landry, did you have a question for Black Americans?
Yeah, I do. I do. Before
And
I
for everybody
start,
that doesn't know, Landry is a Cameroonian. Yeah, you're Cameroonian. All right, you got a question for Black Americans?
I do. But before that, I want to apologize to Miss Tamika for last night. You know what I mean? I ain't think what I said was gonna upset her that bad. But my question to Black Americans is this: since a lot of us, I guess, melanated or Black foreigners check the black box, right? So are y'all and you guys, claim to be American Indian or Native American? Are y'all gonna start checking that box instead? Because that box has always been available. Like, is that a box that y'all gonna transition to, or y'all just gonna continue checking the box that a lot of other Black immigrants are already checking, you know, and stuff like that? That
So I'll go ahead and answer it. Um, uh, we can't check a block that don't apply to us. Okay, we're not Native Americans. All right, we're American Indians. Okay, if you want to break it down and go down that road, but that right there, the only thing that matters at this point, and this is what a lot of you immigrants still get confused, and a lot of Black Americans get it confused too. What makes us all the same, what makes that lineage of direct line, line age, a line of age, that's what lineage is. What connects us all to the same line is the 1870 census. Okay, as long as we were all identified as Black, mulatto, or Indian on the 1870 census, were all the same. So it doesn't matter what they reclassify us as, how they do the census, how they do any other classifications moving forward. The 1870s is what puts us all in the same basket. And I'm going to land on that.
All right, Landry, you get 1 minute rebuttal. And does anybody else have? Hold on. Does anybody else have any rebuttals for Landry? Because I do. All right, go ahead, Landry.
Oh yeah, yeah. I actually got confused. So he said you guys are American Indian or Native American?
American Indian.
American Indian. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, that's it. That's it. Yeah, go ahead, Maroon.
Yeah, I just want to know, why is it that we in our own country would check another box and let y'all have any box? It's going to be a new box for y'all at this point that I think Trump probably going to do, and it's called an immigrant box. That's the box that you all are going to check. I think they're going to put all the immigrants into one, because there's not going to be that many of y'all left in the next 2 years by the looks of it. So are you prepared to check that box? It's your turn, Landry. We were rebuttaling you, so go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean my whole thing with this is sometimes y'all forget that, in the YT community, when a YT immigrant from Europe come here, they don't even mention or necessarily have an issue with them checking the YT box. You know what I mean? So I doubt YT people will put every single immigrant, whether you're from Europe, Asia, Africa, or Latino countries and Caribbeans, that we're all just gonna be in one box. Like, I'm just trying to be realistic. Like, I don't think that's gonna. They're just gonna put an immigrant box. I doubt that is something that's gonna come to pass. But sure.
Go ahead, Q. Let me give you a minute.
Yes, I wanted to respond to him. So, actually, they are already in the process of putting boxes up for immigrants, and that includes white tea immigrants as well. Me working in California, when I was putting in applications out there, right, to work at other jobs, they had already specified by people by nationality and not by race. So, if, for instance, if you were like if you were from like I believe it was like it was we had like African Americans, right? Then you had people that were from like the Middle East, right? Then you had people that was from some parts of Africa that was on there as well. So it's already in process for that to get started. But I still don't understand, like, what is your concern of what we choose to identify? Is it because you're trying to tether onto it?
No, it's not because I'm trying to do that. I mean, I'm also American, so I wonder what they would do for people that are now legal. Not only your legal immigrant, but for people that are actually like naturalized. I wonder what they're gonna do about that. But no, no, I'm not. I'm not
Hey,
concerned.
Landry, I
Yes, ma'am.
think if they took all the accomplishments that fall under Black American, all of their inventions, all the music genres, every footprint, every footprint of Black American, if they took that and we took all that with us, then y'all can have the black box.
And y'all gonna take the soul food too?
Duh.
Everything that we
Hell nah.
created
I like me some soul food. But
is gonna
nah.
move over into our new name. Everything.
I think
Cause
that
look, we
then
don't
y'all should
have no culture. Remember, we don't have no culture.
but
So
then Miss Love,
yeah,
y'all
That
should
lady
try and get
was
a
wild, y'all. Y'all hear that?
That's
That's the worst crash out I done had. But I knew she was special when she screamed that about helicopter.
y'all
yes.
need an FBA box.
New
Y'all need an
York.
FBA
New
box.
York, mind you. She's a hold on, Landry. Let me help you out because now we got to deal with your enemies because y'all didn't deal with them in Africa. Y'all made deals with them instead of deal with them. Now over there in New York, Miss Love, they are blasting the Islamic prayer all over the place. Now I don't care about no religion, but that never happened with our historic Nation of Islam people. This is only happening with foreigners. See, that's the difference. It's the foreigner in the religion that matters. So that's why I put my focus on the foreigners to this land. They are blasting all different types of stuff. These people are rude, disrespectful. They're buying up a bunch of apartment buildings and they're knocking down our historic FBA buildings that were built up there in New York. A lot of people
So
don't know that either.
so what you think, Maroon? Do you think New York? Well, I can't say all of Florida. I can't even put Florida on the list because immigrants is just fully populated in certain areas. And I guess I can
Mhm.
say that about. So, what cities do you think it's too late for New York, Florida, and California, and where else? I'm gonna say Chicago. I'm sorry, Netherboo. In
Certain
Chicago,
parts of Texas.
certain part in Texas. I
This
It's
think. Oh
definitely
wait, and
too late
I
for New
think.
York City.
Hold on. I think Maryland and Landry said Virginia too.
Yeah, they're
Do
over there in
y'all think
Virginia
those
heavy.
cities are gone? Do y'all what y'all think about
um,
those? I mean those states. Do y'all
Uh,
think we gonna have those states
my
in the
piece,
future?
my piece is
Or
this.
do y'all think it's gonna be a WAR about them
I'm
states, them highly immigrated states?
I'm Gen Z, and I ain't never. Y'all hear me every day. I ain't never gonna stop fighting. That's just me. Now, is it a little too late for certain policies right now? Yes. But do I think we need some more FBA babies? Yes. I think we need to get our numbers up. This is the perfect time to do it under Trump, and I ain't never gonna stop fighting. Now,
But
would it
see,
come to WR?
don't you think it's really all about classifications? Because if we fight to make everybody who they really are, our numbers is way it's more than any other ethnic group here.
But they group together against us. And that's the issue is that they will go up under that banner of YT supremacy so quick.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
why we
it's all
need
about
to make
classification.
everybody be who they really are.
Yes, I think Africans need to be forced to wear dashikis instead of Jordans.
Mm-mm.
That's what I think. I think what do you call them, Syrian people, the Middle Easterns, everybody needs to focus on their own culture and we need to disaggregate everybody on paper. And you will see that we're the largest, oldest ethnic group.
Right. Go ahead, Q. Hey, Q.
Hey, I also wanted to add, yes, I do think it'll be a WAR, but also FBA to add on to it. The Pan Africans will be a issue. The Pan Africans will be a major issue. They will be more so. We find a lot of those that within our own community, right? That act so oblivious. Well, what does it matter if this person is from a different country running it? Ain't they black? So it's like the Pan African will be a major issue if we have to try to round up our numbers, because
Wait a minute,
then they will
Q.
still side with.
Q. I'm sorry. So something like it was in the Civil War, the Civil WAR. It was white T against white T, black against black, right?
Yes, yes, it would be something like that, because the problem the Pan Africans will we would have to go against some of our own, their ideology.
I wanted to say this. My bad, Maroon.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I wanted to say I think you guys are underestimating the power of ICE. I don't think the only place I would say I think is too far gone would be New York and probably LA, maybe Texas, only because of the populations of those cities. it's damn near impossible to get all of that many immigrants under control. But if y'all see what they doing down here in Florida, if they was to take this strategy and employ this across most of the states in America, like what we just talked about, like Virginia and Maryland and them other places, these immigrants don't stand a chance. And then one thing that everybody missed out on, a very important thing happened this morning. Senate just confirmed a new, the Attorney General. You know, that's the number one law enforcement officer in America. He's a Trumpster. He's Trump's right-hand man, and he's already made it clear that he's going all in on getting rid of these immigrants out of America. So I think we probably need to take a look at ICE first, let them do their job before we really start panicking. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, $7 billion to chase after some illegals is a whole lot of money if you really break that down. And I'm gonna land on that.
How much they get
Yeah, and
helicopter again?
They increased their budget from $1 billion to $7 billion. And, you know, that budget took effect, I think, June 1st. That's why they went apeshit June 1st. So that's why, and they say half of all of the ICE arrests in the country have been right here in the state of Florida. When I tell y'all Florida's, I'm at Publix right now. This shit looks completely different from when I first got here to Florida. This is amazing. Amazing.
So somebody in the chat wants you to, can you share a couple of things that they did here? I know one thing they did, they took away, where you can speak Spanish and other languages to get a driver's license and to take a CDO test. Now all the DMV tests are in English only.
And they're revoking CDOs too of the people who don't speak English. I think they already revoked like 70,000 just in California alone, maybe more.
So shout out to our Black American men and women that's truck drivers or any kind of legit.
Yeah, shout out to them. They also defunded public display, any type of public festivals and stuff like that are not American or sponsored by immigrant group. They made that illegal to have any government funds applied to that. So that means no police officers, no firefighters, nobody to come out and close off the streets, no parks because the parks belong to the government, right? So they eliminated all of that stuff. They did changes to schools. One of my coworkers that just got relocated here, he's trying to put his daughter in school. This is a white guy, straight up American. Oh my God, this dude is going through hell and high water to get his daughter registered in school down here in Florida. They made it where you got to have an ID card to buy a money order. I had to have an ID card to sign my damn rental agreement. My lease for my rent, I had to have an ID. I'm like, damn, they are not playing down here with these immigrants in Florida, man.
Gotta have an ID to get a money order at Walmart now.